don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Hey, how you doing? So, here today about this latest lawsuit with the P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puffy, Sean Puffy Combs, whatever you want to call him, lawsuit that has come out involving the producer Lil Rod. So basically his last two major lawsuits, the one with Cassie, she made mention that Puffy made her carry his guns into nightclubs and wherever they went. And he threatened her to make her feel like she had to do so. And while there were lots of things of importance, that stood out to me. And I'm going to tell you why. In this lawsuit with the producer Lil Rod, they were both SA'd by him and threatened and physically harmed. But in this lawsuit, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, that's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shyne take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got POWed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible, testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face. He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Lil Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shyne take the fall for it. I shot them people. Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. You see this tattoo? This commemorates me getting shot. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it. I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span. 7 on the same tire, and they were all new. Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment, until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for all you people out there on the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life or the perimeters or wherever, who always like, oh, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now? What you got to say now? I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life. Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout. What is that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess it would make sense in this new generation. But you better believe I will have my say. I will have my say. Hashtag having my say. Hashtag the dopest nerd ever. Hashtag Eb Talks. Y'all ain't seen or heard nothing yet. I've had my say. The best and the rest is yet to come.
Okay, guys, let's jump into this commentary. So, the lady that's speaking in the video, she was a wounded club goer. I'm going to pronounce her name. I believe it's Natania Rubin. Now, she was powed in the face, and that is what she's speaking of. So, let me walk it back so I can kind of point out to you guys how did this all occur. Now, on December 28th, 1999, Sean Puffy Combs, he was actually dating Jennifer Lopez at the time. They had been celebrating a soon-to-be released album by Shyne, which is also known as Jamal Barrow. Now, at this time, Shyne was a 21-year-old protege of Sean Puffy Combs. Now, what is being reported is they were leaving or getting ready to leave the club when Combs was carrying a bottle of champagne and he accidentally kind of hit someone, if you want to say, hit one of the patrons. And somehow what occurred is the drink of the patron kind of fell out of his hand. Now, the man who Diddy supposedly knocked the drink out of his hand by mistake. So he says it's by mistake. But now, we know who Diddy is. We don't know that that was a mistake. Now, this guy was supposed to be real tough. His name is Matthew Allen. So he had a street name. They called him Scar. So he responded, he shoved Diddy. Things quickly escalated. And it was stated that somebody else threw a stack of money in Combs' face. And then before anything else happened, that is when the pow and the shots ring out. Okay. So let's walk it back to kind of connect the dots. Now, this latest lawsuit, the guy is saying that Diddy bragged to him about, yeah, I powed the club up. But what the lady is saying is she has always said that Diddy was the one that actually did that. Now, if you guys recall, Jennifer Lopez and Combs, they were arrested because they actually fled the scene. They were in a Lincoln Navigator. They had a pow in the truck. Okay. So they were arrested. They were abruptly arrested. Now, get into this, guys. So, after they were arrested, now people testified that they had actually saw Puffy with a weapon. Also, his driver testified that Puffy had bribed him to claim ownership of the pow, right? So Puffy was bribing people to take ownership of the gun, which included his own driver. So what ended up happening is Shyne is the one who was ultimately convicted, who they allegedly said was not the one who shot the club up. It was Diddy. But Shyne served almost 9 years for the assault and the gun possession and reckless endangerment. Although he was very angry, but he claimed that, Combs had sold him out to basically save his own skin. Now, although Puffy was acquitted, shortly thereafter, he changed his name. Remember, to P. Diddy. And he was trying to put that behind him and trying to rebrand himself. So that's just the background of what occurred, during that time frame. You guys heard the lady speaking about she was powed in the face. So that is what happened. So that is pretty much the backstory with regarding that 1999 club shooting. So the lady who you guys she just spoke, her name is Natania or Nathania. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. It is being reported that she got about 2 million or 1.8 million because she sued him. And as she stated in her video, she was the first woman to actually sue him. And she stated that he harassed her for years. And, when she said he harassed her for years, we all know he's a powerful person. So obviously he didn't do it. She said that he had other people to do it. Think about it. She said her tire was always flat. I don't recall the amount of times that she said that her tire was flat, but she was well aware that she was being harassed by him. So y'all let me know what y'all think. This is, I don't know. Instead of calling them Diddy, I'm thinking we should start calling them Devil, because this is just terrible. I mean, this guy is a whole monster. And in all honesty, I had really forgotten about that 1999 event, but now it has come back out because this new lawsuit, the guy that filed the new lawsuit is saying that Diddy actually used that as a form to try to make him scared by saying, yeah, I did that in 1999. So, very, very, very strange. But I want to know what you guys think in the comments. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you guys enable the bell notification so you do not miss out on the video.